Ooh, this looks good. The new film, Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta, depicts a couple that moves to the city in search of success, and the relationship is tested by all of the temptation that Atlanta has to offer. Now, if you are a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, then you know this is nothing but a scheme that Todd set up. That's what they say. The one and only Todd Tucker is here in studio with us. It is great to have you, man.
It's great to be here.
Thank you so much. So, Todd, you're so busy these days, but let's start with the movie and then we'll get to some of that other stuff. This is a Todd Tucker film. Congratulations. How are you feeling knowing that your work is now on the screen and something that people are going to be able to see?
I'm amazed, man. Like, you know, I've always wanted to do this, and I just kind of stuck with it, and it's kind of finally happening. It feels really good.
So what inspired this film? Because I think there are a lot of ladies out there who probably will agree with you, don't bring your man to Atlanta.
So in this one, we were dealing with the men, but it works both ways. Don't bring your woman, don't bring your man to Atlanta. A friend of mine, she lived in Atlanta, and her boyfriend was coming down from New York to move to be with her, and she was like, I had to give him 6 months. Just 6 months to get Atlanta out of his system. But they're still married to this day.
Okay.
But I remember that story, and I was like, that's crazy. And I met other people who've had relationships that have come to Atlanta, and they're no longer together. And it was like, wow. And I don't think it's this city. It's kind of like you're in high school, you're in a small town, and you go to this big university.
You get to college,
you see the whole world, and you're like, wow, the world is bigger than where I came from. It's other people out there.
And that's the thing about this couple in the movie. They're starting from a small town.
Small, humble beginnings.
So they know nothing about this life. And then they find out rather quickly that Atlanta has a lot to offer.
A lot to offer. And this is not a negative thing. I think this is really, you know, just showing how beautiful Atlanta is. Because Atlanta is like the elite. It's excellence. You know what I'm saying?
So a couple of the names that you've got in the cast, you've got Shamia Morton, you've got Bambi. Tell us a little bit about your process as you were trying to figure out who you wanted to play all these characters.
So I think I started with Shamia. You know, I start with my friends. You know, I learned this earlier on. Like I sat down with like Will Packer, and I was like, hey man, I want to do movies. And I was like, yeah, I want to work with you. But I learned that you have to work with the people that are around you. Like Will Packer's doing this thing. You know, he's trying to maintain up there. You know, he ain't got time for me right now.
Not yet. It's coming though.
Which is cool. Which is cool. But you have to understand that, and that's the key to it. Is like working with the people that are around you, who are capable, who are hungry like you, and
who support what you're doing.
And who support. You know what I mean? And so those are a lot of my friends, and they want to act, and they want opportunity. I want opportunity, so it was easy.
Well, what's been the most challenging part of this for you? Because we know you've done such great work, you know, in the restaurant business, the Broadway, you know, the role of things. And now, you know, truly the film business. Like, what's been so different and what's been the most challenging part for you?
I'm going to be honest. I think people think, you know, you're rich, you can do whatever you want. Like, you got enough money to do. Everything I do has a budget to it.
It's still a budget, right?
There's still a budget to it.
That's how you stay rich.
There's still a budget to it. So it's like, you know, we're doing independent films. Time is always against you because you don't have enough money to shoot as long as you really want to. So you're shooting fast. You're trying to get it. Oh, 2 takes, let's go. So, you know, but that's part of it. And it's just really getting it out there. And I really want to do the independent thing. You know, I look up to Tyler Perry. I love how he nurtured his audience. That's what he did. He built a community. So when he put a movie out, everybody want to watch it, you know, and they're loyal to him. So that's what I'm trying to do: build an audience, grow my community, and hopefully continue to just entertain them.
That is awesome. Now for you, we know Tyler Perry, he does have a record of shooting things rather quickly. And that's just his style of doing things. You know, hearing you talk about being an independent filmmaker, that's a part of it. About how long did it take you to put this film together?
We shot it in 12 days.
Wow.
12 days.
Yeah, I see. Every time I think I'm ready to be an actor, I'm like, no, that's not going to happen because I'll be out here, cut. I'm yelling, cut. I'm like, no, wait a minute, Brooks, stay in your lane. Okay, so you've got a sold-out screening that's happening this Sunday.
Yes.
What does it mean to you to have the support of so many people in this city, and I'm sure even beyond this city, who want to see you thrive? That's got to be incredible.
I'm going to tell you this. I just spoke to my wife, and I was like, it's weird. I'm here without you. She was like, no, it's your turn. It's your turn for you to shine. Go do your thing. And it's like my family's, you know, supporting me. The people are supporting me. And I did the casting, the screening a little differently. It's not about our celebrity friends. It's about the everyday people because those are people who support us. So when they come, they get to walk the red carpet. They get to take the pictures. They get to, you know, all the entertainment. It's more like an interactive screening. So it's going to be some entertainment, some fun, and we're gonna have a good time.
Well, this is exciting, and I'm excited for you, Todd. Obviously, always excited about what you and Candy Burris are doing. Y'all are just a power couple. That's a real power couple. I know sometimes, people will say, that's a power. No. This is for sure because you guys are really just raising the bar and continuing to do great work.